Here are the must-know lineups on split for the attack side. This lineup is for the open plant on B side. Place yourself into this corner outside of B main. Then place the top dot of your smokes icon onto this bottom right corner of this metal sheet. This lineup is for the heaven plant on A side. Place yourself into this corner outside of A main, then place your crosshair onto the left side of the skyscraper's light.
Ollie!
This lineup is for the safe plant on A side. Place yourself into this corner outside of A main, then place your crosshair onto the right side of this skyscraper's light.
Molly!
Here's the nice-to-have lineups for the attack side. This lineup is for the corner plant on A side. Place yourself into this corner outside of A main, then place the white dot that's at the top of the molly shoot element to the left of this corner on the roof. It should look like the white dot is in the middle of the corner of the roofing in the vertical line that goes up the skyscraper. This lineup is for stopping defenders from peeking out of rafters as you push into A site. Place yourself into this corner outside of A main, then place your crosshair onto this light.
Ollie!
Here's the niche lineups for the attack side. This lineup is for the elbow plant on A side. Place yourself into this corner in screens, then place the white dot at the top of the molly shoot element onto the tip of this leaf.
Molly!
This lineup is for the safe plant on B side. Place yourself into this corner of back hall. Then place the tip of the squiggly line on the left line HUD element to the bottom of this paw-shaped decal on the wall.
Molly!
Here's the must-know lineups for the defense side. This molly is going to be useful for delaying any attackers from pushing up mid. From male and B heaven, you can aim pretty much anywhere on this box and bounce the molly off it to cover most of the steps. Do understand though that mid is a bit wider than most choke points, so the molly only covers most of the lane. They still can push around it technically. This molly is useful for delaying any attackers from pushing out of the initial A main choke point. Standing in this general area next to the A main entrance, place your crosshair onto the edge of the wall and at the height of the horizontal line. This molly allows yourself to molly deep A main without having to expose yourself. This molly is going to be useful for delaying any attackers from pushing into A site from A main. Standing in this general area next to the A main entrance, place your crosshair at the bottom line of this small rectangle decal on the wall. The molly bounces and will cover the choke point that leads onto A site perfectly without having to expose yourself. Here's the nice-to-have lineups on the defense side. This lineup is for stopping attackers who are planting the spike in the safe plant spot on B site. While in B heaven, line up the edge of the window to the left edge of the first orange sign that's above the doorway to CT spawn. Then place your crosshair onto where the brown and yellow sections of the wall meet. Run, then shoot the molly.
Molly!
Here are the niche lineups for the defense side. This lineup is for a molly that lands in the corner that's left open whenever killjoys use their ultimate and screens during an A-site retake. Line yourself up with this second line in the wall near the entrance of screens. Line your crosshair up with this leaf in the tree as well as the third balcony from the top. If you have a killjoy duo or a teammate who's willing to coordinate, this molly paired with the screens ult will almost guarantee a free A-site retake.